Hi there, I hope your social isolation's going well. I'm making ours go quicker by pretending that we're caretakers of a mountaintop resort during winter time. It's going really well actually. Adam, my little boy, loves riding his little trike around the corridors. I'm getting lots of writing done. The old groundskeeper came by and he said he thinks Adam's full of potential. Tell you what else, the bar staff are lovely. Boom 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 boom. Well, it's a Tuesday morning and here you are, working from home. But that's not a problem. Look at you. You're a professional. You're an adult. You can manage your own time. You can use Zoom. You're not going to let something silly like the coronavirus get in the way of you making you happen. Bring, bring. What's this? It's the nursery. Oh no, because of social isolation, they've got to close. And do you know what that means? It means your youngest is coming back. And they need constant supervision or they're going to lick a plug backwards or something. Well, you know what? It's probably okay. You can probably get a lot of work done just making sure that they don't try and stick porridge in their eyes. Ring, ring. Oh, not again. Now it's the primary school. It's Georgia, and she's got a project about Tudors. Maybe a queen. Who knows? Ring, ring. Secondary school, closed. And it's sex ed day. Oh no. Ring, ring. It's your daughter from your first marriage. Her university's closed. She's coming back too. Everything was okay, but now you're homeschooling as well. As someone who's worked in schools for close to 10 years, my first reaction when I found out people were going to have to homeschool was manic laughter. And then, after careful consideration, I realised that I needed to put my expertise to better use. So here we go. 5 tips on homeschooling to an outstanding level. It's so weird that it gets bigger that way and smaller this way. Number 1. Use routine and uniforms to establish normality. Your family might not be travelling to school every day to learn, but there's no reason why you can't use things like a timetable and professional or uniform clothes to keep everyone with a good working mindset. Now, my little boy Adam, he's not at school age yet, so he wouldn't wear a uniform, but I still wake up and put on my work attire to keep me in a positive and productive frame of mind. Number 2. Use humour to distract, entertain and engage. Now this might be tricky for some of you, but fortunately I spent a whole afternoon 2 Septembers ago imagining I was a stand-up comedian, so I've got quite a lot of material to use. Hey everyone, good to see you tonight. I've heard the veal is excellent. What about coffee, eh? That's a drink. But why do they call it coffee? It's not like you have to cough when you're drinking it, or pay a fee. I get mine for free because my wife buys it for me. How about that toilet, eh? Isn't it annoying when there's no toilet paper and you really need to poo? Number 3. Use effective and contemporary pedagogical strategies. One aspect of education that's changed a lot recently, and that adults who've not gone through this find quite challenging, is maths on a number line. Let's draw our number line out. Not too shabby there, Mr. Butler. It's just the teeniest bit of lag between my pen and my phone that's a teeny bit disorientating. That shouldn't be a problem. So we're going to do however many jumps of 13 from 0 to 156, and then we'll count how many. 13 can be quite tricky, so let's partition it first. 3, you with me so far? Excellent. So we've got our 10 here and a 13 here. Now let's do some jumps. So, as you say, very simple. We could just do lots of little jumps of 10. Hop, little bunny, hop, hop, hop. Get back into focus camera. But actually, we know that 10 lots of 10 is, of course, 100. So actually, we've got 100 jumps there. And then whatever we've done to our 10... our 10 we need to do to our unit, so we'll put another 30 in here. Oh no, wait a minute, outside. Yeah. So now we've got 100 jumps of 10. That makes 1,000, then 30. That is 1,030. 130. So we're at 1,030 now. Take away 156 is let's do that as a bar model. Bar model is another useful tool. So we've got our big bar up here. I'm trying to make 1,030 and then 156 here. Let's see, what would that be? Saying we've got our big jump, that's 100 130. Then we've got 26 here, but we need to partition that. Let's not partition it into 10s and 1s, let's partition it into 18 and 8. So here's our bar model of 10 and our 1, 2, 3 ones made with Dean's. Just look it up on Bite Size. Number 4. Use slang to establish a rapport. We'll start with an easy one. Fortnite. To you, it might be a passage of time, or even a Battle Royale style free-to-play deathmatch video game. But to an adolescent under 18, it's a hip reference to Falstaff's soliloquy in Shakespeare's Henry V Part 2. So I say to you, sire, as I say to many, we may tally and dither, but what good is to tarry without dither, and to tarry without dither, my kind sir? Nay, 'tis easier to come yonder fortnight, and dwell in my maiden's buxom arms, for the arm is buxom, as her features, as yet ye may see her none. Next up, the provocative Netflix and chill. It's a direct reference to Generation Y's campaign, Netflix in Chile, where they're trying to use international pressure to force Chilean President Sebastián Piñera to allow Netflix, and indeed all streaming platforms, equal market access in the South American country. Dank Cheds is, as the name suggests, cheddar that has been left out in the sun too long and done that weird kind of cheese sweat. And finally, OMFG stands for On My Front Garden, used by keen teens to advertise their skills mowing and pruning other people's front gardens for pocket change. And finally, number 5, define your self-worth with shifting, unobtainable goals, absent of any regard for current pedagogical theory. Cheers, Michael. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Joe's a very handsome man, and these are 5 fantastic points. But they're fantastic points in theory. Will they work in a real-world environment? Well, here I am to prove it to you. This is me, and I'm going to spend this afternoon teaching Adam, my 2-year-old, the complete works of Karl Popper, The Open Society, and its enemies. It's a seminal work, apparently. Don't worry, Adam, I'll get the pot. Would you like to read a book on the pot? When I was young, my daddy and me, we talked didactic philosophy, argued Hobbes' Leviathan, and when Sartre went so wrong, I love him so, can't you see? Talking philosophy, Daddy and me. Talking philosophy, Daddy and me. Adam, can you say Karl Popper? Adam, can you say Karl Popper?
Joe?
Adam?
You're not teaching him negative utilitarianism again, are you?
Well, there you have it. Homeschooling, educating from home. Challenging, but not impossible. Now, I'm going to go out, have a walk in the park, to make things more lively, pretend that I'm in the crying game.